This is 20-year-old Liz Azeltine. She's a young career woman who, after hours, is breaking new grounds in sports. She's also a young woman capable of breaking a few bones. Liz is the only woman in California playing on a men's senior hockey team.
I was 14 when I decided I want to play hockey, and I just decided I wanted to do it because I like skating a lot. When I first told my family I was going to play hockey, my brothers and sisters thought it was pretty good, but my mom kind of looked like, "You sure you want to do that?"
I think it's really good for her. She meets a lot of people through it. Mom there, she thinks it's too rough for her, you know.
She could have had her teeth knocked out, you know. A lot of things could happen. She was really lucky.
I've really been hurt bad only once. I broke a rib, but it was sort of a freak accident. I got a stick right between two ribs, and it just sort of popped it like. And I broke my thumb once.
I used to play semi-professional hockey until I had the misfortune of meeting Liz. There's an expression in hockey called face-off. Well, in that game, she almost tore my face off. We were both going into the corner for the puck. She raised her stick and almost tore my eye right out of its socket. I've been waiting 2 years to talk to Liz, because I've also been waiting 2 years to recover. I don't know if she'll remember me, but my face, and I will never forget her. Liz, do I look familiar to you?
Just from the television show.
Don't you think we've met someplace before?
Like where?
A couple of years ago. Maybe you don't recognize me because...
Oh, I know. You're the guy that I hit in the corner and hit your eye and cut you and everything.
And
you
didn't
the guy?
recognize me without the blood.
Oh, gosh. Sorry about that. That was an accident, really.
This afternoon, I went to watch from a distance Liz's team, the Outlaws, play the Rangers. There's been no love lost between these two teams, just a few teeth. Liz's team dresses together in the locker room while she dresses alone. I asked her how she feels about this.
You don't get all the pre-game chalk talk and all that, you know, and you're sort of sitting there thinking about the game all by yourself. Not part of the team. It's better to dress in there, but being a girl, I guess it isn't.
Well, they've got to learn that they have to change in the locker room with us, because when they don't, it kind of screws up the team prayer.
Liz is just over 5 feet 4 inches tall and 126 pounds, and surprisingly plays defense for the Outlaws. She may feel alone in the dressing room, but she brings a lot of fans to the game.
She'd always have a big cheering section because she's got 6 brothers and they've got friends, and they'd all come and root for her. Of course, that made her feel good, and that made her team feel good.
I like hockey because it's rough and it's fast, but you got to have some skill and some grace. There is a lot of that in the skating.
During the first period, most of the skill was demonstrated by the Rangers, who moved out to a 4-1 lead. At the end of that period, I asked some of the players and some of the spectators how they feel about a woman like Liz playing hockey.
I think that women belong watching the game instead of participating in it.
Women are just about the most beautiful thing put on world, and why are they going to go out there and get their faces beat in?
Some guys didn't accept me playing hockey. One guy quit because they can't hit me like they could if they wanted to, but they don't want to because I'm physically smaller, for one thing.
I think it's fine. If they want to come out on the ice and play, I think that's great.
I think they should be allowed to play anything they like.
I think it's super. I think if they have the strength and the ability of the men they're opposing, I think they belong there.
I don't think it's too fair to the guys, because if you go out there and play the game you're supposed to, if you hit them, you look bad. If you don't hit them, you're not playing the game the way it should be.
If I do something really good in the game, you know, if I hit some big giant guy and he falls down and everyone cheers me on and makes that guy laugh at him, make him feel dumb. But if I do something wrong, they say, "Oh, well, she's just a girl."
We've been playing hockey. It's horrible.
They should be cooking, they should be having babies, and they should be looking after the children.
They already pushed into baseball and football, and I just don't think it's right for them to push into hockey, too, because it's sort of like more of a man's sport, and it's like women's lives taking over everything.
When I was playing with the girls, I was real aggressive. That's how I like to play. In order to play the game right, you got to play it with the guy.
At the end of the second period, the Rangers went ahead of the Outlaws 7-2. I'd only come to watch, but the excitement in the crowd were so high, I had the urge to play once again. Liz was getting tired, and her team was down 5 goals. So I had the urge to play. I was just cold. Look out, Marcel Dion and Liz Hazeltine. Here comes Big Bad John. I won this face-off and got a quick shot away. Well, it was a shot. Here Liz pushes me out of the way, but not for long. I still felt I had some of the old moves left. This felt the oldest. My right winger got the puck, so I charged towards center with strides that were short and strong. Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. I took a pass from the corner and skated by Liz and got another shot at the net. And missed again? Now Liz takes a couple of shots at me and doesn't miss. Hitting the ice, I felt how hard it was. Getting up was even harder. The Rangers beat the Outlaws, and once again, Liz beat me, badly. I've always believed in women's rights, and Liz gave me 3 quick ones.
Some people think I'm kind of good for playing hockey, but I don't think I am, and I don't want anyone to think I am, because I'm not. I don't date any of the guys now, but I have, you know.
Has any of you ever dated Liz?
Yeah, I have.
I have too.
I have.
I've learned anything from Liz. It's believe in yourself. Don't be afraid. Just get out there and try it.